Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And he's there to get it away. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's managed to get free. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Lukaku. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Zubimendi. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Donnarumma. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zubimendi. Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. And now the breakaway. Cucurella. And he plays one through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have...
Mbappe! Goal! There is the breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean,
It's Lukaku! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konate. And it's Hakimi.
Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball.
And he was alert to it. Foot in. Vinicius Junior
Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Mbappe.
Plenty.
And a chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 18.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Erling Haaland.
Mbappe.
There will be
Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Always onto this.
That's very neat.
Ball comes
It's a mighty effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
And there's the end of the first half. We'll go back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Partey. And it's Bellingham. Threads.
There's the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van der Ven clears. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Koundé.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played into space. Partey has created one goal already. He's in plenty of space here. Zubimendi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
McKennie. And it's Bellingham.
Out towards the flank.
Looking to play him in.
Drilled in low. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. Now Van der Ven.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. And Mendes. Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van der Ven concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Number 8. McKennie. Number 7. Bellingham. Number 25. Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field. Number 5. Chubb. Number 15. Nico Williams. Number 41, Rice. Number 16, Fairman. Number 37, Van der Ven. Substitution.
Partey. Now it's Thuram. Well, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. João Neves. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nico Williams. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nico Williams. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? And he takes a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Matheus Cunha. Van der Ven. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's in space and looking for options. Up he
There will be
goes!
1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up! They want to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior in acres of space. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
And we
So what do you
continue
take
now
away
with
from
a
it all,
quick
Jim?
request for
Manchester
support
United
for
really
our-
will be...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he has been fouled there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gravenberg. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless. Vinicius Junior. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior with the short one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! And he's there to clear it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they're quick to press. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played back in. Driving forward. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Vinicius Junior! Just too high. McKennie. Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Half an hour played now. Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. McKennie. Partey. Haaland, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. McKennie. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked.
Has been indicated.
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking for a runner. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Cucurella. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! That is good strength. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A header! He's got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The pass has gone astray. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's taking no chances there. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number
And it's Bruno
7,
Fernandes.
Bellingham. Number 8, McKennie. Number 20,
João Neves.
Vinicius Junior.
Thuram.
Coming on the field.
A lot of space here,
Number
a real
5,
opportunity.
Thuram.
Now it's
Number
Matheus Cunha.
13,
Looking for the
Bruno
run.
Fernandes.
João Neves.
Number 41,
Hefty challenge, but fair
number
enough.
15, Nico
Oh, the
Williams.
movement is slick, the
Substitution
speed
taking
is
place.
slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field is number 3.
Looks to the other
Alexander
side.
Arnold.
Gravenberg. Van de Ven, looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. João Neves. And he's straight offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rice goes steaming forward, chips it through. Now it's Thuram. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Out to the right. The ball goes in. Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes
Changes him with that
time.
pass. Nicely shaped ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now he's got space here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So
Big header! He can get that clear. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Konate. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Vinicius Junior. Partey. Played out to the left flank. This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was alert to it. Showing good feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That pass isn't the best. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. That's really well cleared. And he shoots! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Mbappe had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hakimi. Hakimi made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he cuts out the supply. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played into space. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Konate. And it's Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McKennie. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. He is through. And the finish! Oh, split! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello attendees,
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
And we're off again.
Haaland. Coming on to
0-0,
replace him
and
is
we're at the halfway point.
Number 11, Pulisic.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Bellingham. There they go, hunting in tacks. Bellingham tries to play it through. He's through here. He's away. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a pretty loose pass. Always onto this. He's gone away. And it's played in. Oh, what has happened here? And he's in on goal. Can he finish? He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. He's having a shot! Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Pulisic. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 16, Fermin. Substitution in progress.
Back when it goes. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice control. Some resolute defending there. Nuno Mendes. And here's Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Now, the ball's gone astray. Can he stop it going out? And here's Pulisic. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that's a little loose. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gravenberg. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Chance here to counter. 75 minutes played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. McKennie. Now it's Pulisic. Thuram takes a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
And it's
Number
Timber.
8, McKennie. Number
Oh, that's a
4,
key interception.
Thuram. Coming on
Now,
the
what
field,
about a counter-attack?
Number 12,
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Number 14, Lukaku. Substitutions taking place.
Nuno Mendes. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Timber. And he's managed to get free. Rice. Mendes receives it in a good position here. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now this could be a chance. Sanchez gets it away. He might be in here.
Added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
through, it's 1-1. It's Lukaku! And it's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Swung over. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Vinicius Junior. Mendes is in a really good big header. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Indica, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Tries to play it through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chooses. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Vinicius Junior! Mendes clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. And he was alert to it. Vinicius Junior. McKennie. He's through, now is he in? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And the shot shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Shot a goal! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's come to nothing, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. It's Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. McKennie. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. That is lovely. Mbappe. McKennie. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Plays it in. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's chosen to go back.
That's a look and place it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Can he get on the end of this? Hangs in a cross.
Vinicius Junior! Goal! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already.
Bellingham steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McKennie, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram, Partey, Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
But well dealt with. Back into the middle.
cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through.
Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Crosses it in. Cleared away.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Danger averted for now.
Nuno Mendes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. McKennie. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Van de Ven. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's been caught on it here. McKennie. That is lovely. Now the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Bellingham. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cucurella.
Mbappe have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? The ball has bounced loose now. 5 minutes till the break. And it's McKennie. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Bruno Fernandes. Gravenberg. Now it's Thuram. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a quick one. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Ndika gets it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McKennie. Vinicius Junior. Good ball over the top. Oh, what a... Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Vietnam have gone with chance for a shot! And that should get the job done.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a look and plays Vinicius Junior!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given.
Shoots! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McKennie. Chance here to counter. And it's Lukaku. Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Hakimi pinches it off him. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Koundé.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cucurella. And it's Van Dijk. It's Bellingham. Gravenberg. Looking to play him in. Drives it. Big header! Van Dijk clears it away. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Great chance! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gravenberg has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a searching pass. Donnarumma can get it clear. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Oh, they can break here. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Lukaku. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Lukaku really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hakimi. Gravenberg.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McKennie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Sanchez. Now, can they get him away? Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ah, he's given it away.
Bruno Fernandes.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior is on to chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Bellingham. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 18,
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Number 15, Nico
Van Dijk.
Williams. Number
For
5,
Rice.
Turn.
Van de Ven.
Substitutions taking place.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this?
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Van de Ven. He's trying to hit the front line here. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! Should have equalised.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's away! He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Ndika has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 25.
This an opportunity to pull
Nuno
level.
Mendes. Number 9, Partey. Coming on the field, number 3, Alexander Arnold. Number 38.
And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. He's onside. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Just 5 minutes left. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. There's no flag. Lopez. Mbappe! It's a goal! 9 minutes, and we're all square again. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the number on the board is 3. Bruno Fernandes. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
90 minutes gone and
Coming on
nothing
the
between
field
them
is
still.
Number 2.
Manchester United pay the price
Substitution in
for
progress.
failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nico Williams. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! Drilled in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Looking for the run. Can he finish? Matheus Cunha.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's it for the first period of extra
And a
time.
quick reminder today that parking in the
Well,
area
it has
around
been
the stadium
a
is
punishing
strictly
game, both
forbidden.
physically and
Please use
mentally.
parking provided
But
by
does
the club
either
or any
team
other paid
have
parking
what it
facilities
takes
in
to
the
find a
area.
winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Nico Williams. Gravenberg. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez getting this one clear. And Ndika. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This looks promising. Back into the middle. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gravenberg, Alexander-Arnold. That's a delicate pass. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. All hands on deck for this one.
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's superb. And a chance! And they've got rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well cleared. And time is up. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And we'd like to
Well,
inform
from
you now
behind,
that the
Jim,
latest
that is
travel
some win, isn't
information
it?
is
They've
currently
taken
being displayed
advantage
on
of some
screen.
complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Partey.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gravenberch certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played into space, and he cuts out the supply.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
So what can they make of this?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Gravenberch.
Looking for the run.
Hakimi
Has it out wide and in space. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bellingham.
Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb.
Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post!
And he's gone direct here. Konate. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Mbappe.
Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He's tried one! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That is good alertness. Chance here to counter.
That looks a good ball through.
Hakimi receives it in a good position here.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's aimed into the middle.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Great vision. That's been cut out, well played.
Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's good play.
Hakimi
Tries making a foray down the right. He has found a way through.
Vietnam keep calm in the face of danger.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Haaland. Now, can they get... Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is
Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Looking for a runner.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Threads one in. And a chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far, and he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field, number 8, McKennie, number 7, Bellingham, number 20, Vinicius Jr., number 18, Erling Haaland. Coming on the
Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball.
15,
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Number 5.
And here's Thuram.
Substitutions taking place.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. Over to the other side. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substitution.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hernandez with the delivery. Sanchez attempts a clearance. Konate. Hernandez. João Neves. Now Van de Ven. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rice. Vietnam have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Williams. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. And it's Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be
Van
3
de Ven.
minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vermeer. And here's Nico Williams. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Come to you now with a quick request for support.
So 90 minutes
for our
couldn't
charity
produce a
fund,
winner,
Chance
and
in
we
Football.
have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Partey.
No winner in 90.
Number 6,
30 more to come.
Sanchez. Coming on the field, Number 13, Bruno Fernandes.
Lovely pass, but can he get
Number
there?
2,
He's
Indica.
picked his way through.
Substitution in progress.
Swept Williams! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam go into the lead. Konate, and it's Neves. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Turns and goes back.
João Neves.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice shoots! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Spread it left. And it's Lopez. Vinicius Junior. Now João Neves. Cucurella.
There will be 1 minute
Decent
at a
progress
time.
down the left.
That is good strength. Couldn't squeeze it through.
And that's it for the first half
I'm afraid
of
to
extra
tell you
time.
that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after
Well,
the
it has
final
been
whistle
a
today.
punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
You can never be short of runners into space, as
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And it's Lopez.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is through here. This might spell...
Goes for a shot!
They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.